Hey guys, how's it going? I have just a few little things that I want to do today. One kind of medium thing I need to do today, and then some little things that I want to get done in the garden today. So, we're just going to do just a tinge of gardening. I got two areas that I really want to get cleaned up. One of them desperately needs to get cleaned up. Been totally neglected, and our irrigation stopped working in that area. So, some plants died. So, we're going to take care of that today. And then we're also going to be removing the back patio deck thing that we have. Let me show you. It's not great. Okay, so we have this area here, kind of by our basement. Everyone always wants to see in there. It's literally, that's as big as it is. You can now see it. We have this area here that has, I had black mondo grass in there, and I guess our irrigation wasn't working, and so that died. Some ferns died. It's not looking great. The wire vine has aphids all over it. Oh my goodness. I literally almost just put my face in a spider. So it's orb weaver season here, and we get orb weavers. They're the creepiest looking spiders, and they get absolutely massive. And they're always in like the most inconvenient spot, and they're kind of hard to see. And so I did not see this one. I don't see it now either. I don't know why they're so hard to see. They're so hard to see. Anyways, yeah, orb weaver season, and I just almost shoved my face into one of its spider webs. So I will have to knock that down. But I've got a wire vine over here. It's got aphids, and it's not great. So the wire vine, the spider is tucked in back there. Yeah, wire vine is covered in, I'm assuming that's aphids. I think it's aphids. I thought it might have been whiteflies. I think it's aphids though. And everything in there died but the wire vine. Not really sure how that happened. And then I had irrigation over here that was supposed to like spray out this way, and it has not. So everything just didn't make it. So we are going to be taking out all of these today. And I think all I'm going to do is just throw some mulch down. Our dryer vent is right here, and it blows out. I obviously need to clean that. Anyways, I will also do that today. We're usually on top of that. I don't know why that's like that. Anyways, we're going to take out all of this today. Take out these dying ferns that are right here. This area just looks sad and pathetic. So we're going to clean this up, and then I think I'm just going to throw some mulch down on top of this just to try to fix it. And then I've got these like spike mats here so the dogs stop running in here, because what they like to do is they like to run here and then they run up on the basement door. This makes it so that they don't do that anymore. So I'm going to leave those in there, and I'm just going to cover them with mulch. And then this is the deck patio thing that I would like to take down today. This was supposed to be a extremely temporary situation. This was supposed to be like a year, maybe two at most. It was like, I don't even think it's mounted to the house, if we're being completely honest. It's not great. The wood didn't like fit. This was just like we need a little landing pad. Here it is. This works. That way we have a step down to the ground. There is a step under there. It's like a cement step. And the step that's there is like a really steep drop. So you kind of like walk out the door and you drop really far down. It's fine. We're going to try to fix that at some point. I think over the next like day or two, I'm going to try to fix it. Anyways, I want all of this gone because I want to fix the step there. And this thing is just way too big. It's just kind of obnoxious. And it's literally at the point where it is rotting. So, I don't think that this is even screwed in. Like, okay. Yeah, see, that's not great. Right, Freya? Not great at all. So, we're going to take the deck out today. And all of the plants over on the side little area. I think that we'll start with the deck, actually. I thought that I was going to start with the cleaning up that area. And now, thinking about it, it's nice and cool right now. And the deck is in mostly shade. And then that is in full shade. But in a little bit, this is going to be in shade. And this will be in sun. So I should work in the shade while the deck is in the shade. So let's tear this down, I guess. And one thing, yes, I am starting another project in the garden. I am removing the deck. Removing the deck doesn't cost me anything, and we already have the bricks, and I have a bag of mortar, so this project isn't going to cost me anything. So I can't even give a price breakdown on what this project actually cost. I think it's probably gonna be like $10 for the mortar, $15 for the mortar that I'm gonna use, and then it's gonna be like, I would say maybe like $100 in bricks or something like that. But I have all the bricks already, so this might be like $100 project. I'm not doing the bricks today, but clearing everything out is gonna be a free project that I can get done today, and then maybe like $100 to fix the steps. But luckily, I already have everything, so it'll be free for me. I don't have to dismantle.
It's self-dismantle.
Dismantle it. This is so gross. I can't wait to get this cleaned up now. I gotta grab a couple screws out of here. But you can see, so this step goes down, and that's kind of a really big drop off. So that's why we want to fix that, because it's just kind of intense. It's a very, very steep drop when you come out the back door. But we are gonna live with it for a few days until we can figure out exactly what we want to do. Brent and I were just talking, and we're thinking what we should do is we do need to replace the siding on this anyways. So we're talking about just replacing the siding and replacing the back door. It's from like the 60s. It's warped. It's a metal door. There's a huge gap underneath it. So it all needs to get changed out anyways. And so now we're talking about, okay, well, do we just replace the siding and replace the door, and then we can build a proper step? But it'll be a temporary step, probably for like at least a year. Which is funny because that's what we said about the wood deck that was only supposed to be there for a year. And so I think we will wait. Eventually we do want to do the cement patio here, but we could do the bricks and have that last for a year. And then next year at some point, just pour the cement slab and take out the bricks. I think that's going to be our best bet. So we'll finish getting this all cleaned up, and then we'll move over to cleaning over that area for the rest of the day. now I remember why we covered this up. Because this is a tripping hazard. It's not great. Yeah, that has to be dealt with. And not only that, this, oh my goodness gracious. Yep, we're gonna definitely need to replace the siding on here. It's not great. I mean, it's cracked from the bolts. Turns out we did bolt the deck to the house, so that was probably smart of us. But our house is 100 years old. Who knows when the siding was done? You can see things like that need to be dealt with. There's some issues there. It needs some love. So it'll be nice to get all of this replaced anyways. It's got to happen. And I don't want to say this is better because I don't know if it's better. Neither option was great. The deck sure wasn't beautiful. And this also is definitely not beautiful by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see, so our walkway used to come out this way, and our walkway used to be here. Our walkway was really tight to the house, and it went straight over this way, and it stopped at right there where the access is. And we've bumped this out a bit, and then we made the walkway wider, and then our walkway used to come this way, and this used to be how wide our walkway was, literally this wide, super tiny, all the way out, and this ran all the way straight back, and I ended up removing that a few years ago. Don't mind all my umbrellas, but there's Sadie. And so our walkway was this. It was just this narrow, teeny tiny strip that went straight out all the way, and then it came over this way, and then it went that way, but the walkway that was on that side over there was really wide. Made no sense at all. And we had to remove this deck. It really was just falling apart. We were stepping on it, and you could feel the boards all really just moving. This was built out of not treated lumber. This was built because we were just planning to have it up for a year, and then, you know, life happens, and then you move on and you forget that it was only supposed to be a year, and then all of a sudden 4 or 5 years passes, and then the deck starts falling apart. So this was not on our to-do list. This was not in the budget of to-dos, but it was starting to become unsafe, and so it did need to be dealt with. Next step is going to be dealing with all that, but I need to finish the fence first. That is going to be the very next step, is we are going to finish the back fence. Well, it's not going to be the next step, but it's going to happen probably within the next, 2 weeks. We're going to get the fence finished in the very back, because that's starting to become a problem. So we got to take care of that. But it does feel good to have that deck gone. It always made coming out the door, you had to come, walk around this pole. It kind of made it a kind of a pain in the butt, if we're being completely honest. So now you can come out the door, you can actually walk out, which is actually kind of nice. So it's good to have that taken care of. We're just gonna ignore the way that looks for a little while, because that's kind of rough. I'll clean up the dirt off of it, but I don't plan on painting it, touching any of it up, because within the next couple months, I would like to get all of this removed. So 2-3 months, this is all gonna come out, new door, new siding. That's the goal. And now we can work on the side yard, which is just this little teeny tiny strip, and all we're gonna do is remove some plants and then throw some mulch down just so it looks clean. I almost fell downstairs. This is what not to do. All right, well, I struggled to get that done for some reason, but I got it done. I honestly thought that the deck would be the struggle. That was super easy to remove. This, for some reason, getting the mulch in, that was a choice. Yep, struggled on that for some reason, but it's done. Pulled out all the mondo grass that was dead. There's a couple that are still alive back there. I'm gonna just leave them, and then maybe I'll try to remember to possibly, hopefully, maybe kind of sort of throw some water on them here and there. We're not going to run irrigation to them because our irrigation has to come from this side of the house, and so I have to run it all the way over. I have to run tubing and all of this, which I mean, I guess I need to do for the ferns anyways, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to enjoy that, just being peaceful. Nothing. No, I didn't paint those. That came in after our house got painted. Yes, maybe at someday I will paint them. No, I won't be painting over the warning stickers. Those will probably be getting painted at some point in the next year. Hopefully, possibly, kind of. Anyways, that's done. This is done. This looks like a choice that we made, and it's a mediocre one. I did, however, get most of the bugs off of this. At least I think I got them all off. So that's good, hopefully. I still see some bugs on there. They're dead bugs though, so it should be fine, right? I'm hoping that that fills in and does really nicely. I'll tap it into irrigation. You can see the tubing there. And this one has claimed her new spot. That is that one's always spot. She always lays right there. Miss Sadie, Miss Freya. And I think that they're done. It's starting to get warm out here. So that is where this video is going to end today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Super mellow day in the garden. Not doing a whole lot when it's over 100 degrees, and I think that that is fair. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully soon, probably within the next month or so, we can get that step taken care of, because that is definitely going to be a hazard. Brent said that he already forgot. He came out of the back door. He's like, oh, almost took it down. Almost went straight down to the ground. So we will be getting on that. It was worse than we thought it was going to be. So that's going to be a big project to get that done, but we have to get that back fence done. Like I said, that's been an issue. People are walking in the back alley. We have security cameras up back there. We see people walking back there and stopping and looking. So we're going to take care of that issue. That'll happen in the next, hopefully, week or so. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. 2-3 weeks. We're gonna start buying lumber, and it's gonna be a very slow process because it is hot out and it's not a fun project to do. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for visiting our garden, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.